Hi, my name is Dave. I'm your host. You're listening to The Last Podcast, where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I'm happy you found us. And if you're returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you listening, and I hope you continue to find tips, ideas, and value from listening to this podcast. So today is the second day that we're going to talk about designing destiny. On Monday, I talked about 10 days that you can start designing your destiny. And within those 10 days, for day one, it was self-assessment. And day two, define your vision, pretty much create a vision that you would want for your life. And day three is identifying your core values for life. Day four, we pretty much said set long-term goals, break down your goals into your visions, and we want your goals to be SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And for day five, we talked about having vision or visualization. I could barely say that word. And affirmations. Visualize how you would want your future to be, how you would want your destiny to be, and create daily affirmations about it. For day six, we talked about goal setting and planning. Break down your goals. For day seven, create a vision board. And day eight, develop a daily routine and prioritize your tasks, set milestones. Okay, so those were the ideas that I had, but we're going to probably break it down. That was day one, and we're on day two. We're going to start from day 11, but real quick, designing our destiny. Designing our destiny is simply shaping our futures the way we would want them to be. If you have a car, you want it to run for weeks, months, and even the years to come, right? So what do? We need to plan this out. We need to have a maintenance plan or keep our cars up with their maintenance, and we want to make sure they run smoothly for us, right? So we probably get our tires rotated. We probably even purchase new tires when the time is right, so they can help keep us running smoothly and help on saving gas. Here's a big one though. Every 3 or 4 months, we get an oil change, right? So we can continue to run smoothly and not have built so much gunk up in our gas tank. We may even get a tune-up every 1 or 2 years or so, right? These are things that we want to make sure that our car is around for us and can function and do the things that we want to do. We know that in those maintenance and outside of maintenance, we know the car is going to break down at some point, and that's when we have to fix something else. However, for life longevity, we may partake in what the old adage of having, and I know everybody's heard this, have an apple a day or have an apple a day, keep the doctor away. What we do, we must get annual checkups, eat well, and pretty much stay from things that will cut our lives short. And we know what those things are. I don't need to sit here and spend time listing those things that will obviously cut our lives short. So these are things that basically we have to work on. We have to make sure that we're around. But in designing destiny, I also want to say this. In designing our destiny, and we want to make sure that we're healthy enough to be able to enjoy that destiny that we want to design for ourselves, right? So, I mean, it would be pretty stupid to design an awesome destiny and don't look after your own health. Get my point? Because you wouldn't be able to enjoy that destiny that you're trying to design. So having said that, we're going to talk about for day 11, building habits and routines. And I know we talked about that a few minutes ago about goals or whatever the case may be. But I believe in developing a productive morning routine that will probably include a little bit of exercise, meditation, or even a goal review. I think this should be done every morning. I think it should be done every day. Also, wake up early to maximize your day. If you're in that type of position, if you work nights, that's a different story. So you're just going to flip it the other way. You're just going to get up a little early so you can tend to some things to help you plan out your destiny for life. Everything I've mentioned, it'd be great to actually implement in our lives up to this point, right? However, I'm gonna give you one word that you've heard of. And you've heard this probably since you were coming up from a little kid, but yet the word is so simple, and if applied, it is so powerful. It's like a mustard seed, let's say, and that mustard seed is probably the smallest seeds of herbs, but when it's grown, it's one of the largest. So I think I'll give you a hint. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a hint. Athletes are notorious for applying this one word. Professionals and non-professionals understand the power of it all too well. What is that one word? It's practice. All the things that I'm giving you is just ideas. But if you put those ideas and principles and everything into practice every single day, I guarantee you will live a better and different life than the way you are or what you're living right now. So I want you to think about that. Day 12, establish a night routine. Okay, so we talked about having a morning routine, but guess what? Night is just as powerful and just as important as well. Creating a relaxing night routine to wind down and prepare for the next day. Reflect on your day and review progress and plan for tomorrow. So I've taken this to heart, but I'm going to add something in there too, because you want to start your morning, you want to start your night or end your night with thanking, being grateful. So make sure you also add that in there as well. So day 13, I want you to try to develop a health and fitness plan. And like I said a few minutes ago, what good is designing your own destiny if you cannot be healthy enough to enjoy it? So you have to take care of the body. You have to take care of the body and mind and develop a fitness plan that includes regular exercise and healthy eating. Because I think once you start on a course that will provide you with a fitness program, even if you just start for 10 minutes in the morning, it's going to change a couple of things. And what I mean by that is when you start to exercise and you start to feel good, all of a sudden you're going to say, you know what? Let me also change what I'm eating. And if, for instance, if you want to lose weight, you're going to really start to say, let me lose weight this way. And if I cut this out or I cut down on eating this certain thing, then I'm going to lose even more weight. So that will definitely work in your favor. And here is for day 14. I want you to figure out a personal growth program or learning growth program. Learning areas or identifying weaknesses or strengths and build upon those strengths. It's all good. Whatever you want to do as far as your weaknesses. So I've heard some people say, don't worry about your weaknesses. And even I said that to a point, depending on what you're trying to achieve. And if you are strong in the area, go ahead and strengthen those areas and make it even stronger and more powerful. And you'll find yourself growing beyond leaps and bounds. Commit to learning something new daily or weekly, reading books, taking courses online, or even listening to courses online or on your phone or what have you. I think you'll find yourself expanding your horizon as you learn and you grow. So that is for day 14. For day 15, I'm going to tell you it would be great to start building new relationships. Focus on strengthening your relationships with your family, friends, colleagues, but also start building new relationships. Set goals for social activities, networking, and improving communication skills. This will definitely help you broaden your horizons, so to speak, in areas of production. So, like networking. Networking is a great thing, and believe me, I've networked a couple of times, but not as much as I should. So, that is definitely something that I am going to implement in my strategy for designing my future is networking. And there was a thing, and I'll be transparent, there was a thing with me for networking because I've always felt that when you go to power networking, that people were just so phony, or people were always trying to sell you something, even though that was me too. I'm trying to sell something too. I'm there for a purpose to earn money, to meet people and see how many people that I might be able to help or bring value to. And that is the key. So if you are networking, think on terms of not money. Think on terms of value. What value can I offer them? What value can I provide or bring to the table? And that, once you start building on your value of adding to whatever it is that you do, I think you're going to grow beyond leaps and bounds, because it's all about how you can provide value and help someone. And I think that's what it's all about. I think that's what life is all about. Helping others and be more productive, and to live a life that is fulfilling. And how are we going to do those things? We can't do those things if we work solely by ourselves. We also must learn how to work with others. So building relationships is all part of that. And I think that is a great idea for some of us to think about. So here's a big one. Assess your financial situation, because in order to build and design your future, you have to look at all your financial planning and stability, right? So therefore, you have to review your current financial status, including income, expenses, savings, and debts, and identify areas that will help you improve or set financial goals. So in your goal setting, you definitely need to have a financial goal. You have to be able to set a financial goal. How much you want to have in your bank, how much you want to have in your savings. And it's not just money, it's also assets. Right now, a lot of people are into crypto. So how much crypto do you want to hold? Or how many assets like real estate do you want to hold? Stocks and bonds, which not many people are into that right now no more anyway, except for stocks. Stocks are still good. So you have to have a plan, and designing your future financial plan is definitely something that you want to do. So day 17, that was for day 16. Day 17 is budget creation. Creating a detailed budget that aligns with your financial goals and help you track spending and adjust your budgets as needed. So here's one of those things that you'll be able to do when it comes to financial planning and you're looking at your financial stability. You want to be able to look at all those things and move forward from there. Also, savings and investments. It's like learning, remember? So you want to learn something new. I think in learning that something new, you must add investment strategies, savings. What do you want to save per month or per year, or how many years from 10 years from now, how much do you want to have or have invested? So you want to be able to develop definitely a savings plan for emergencies and future goals, research investment options, and create an investment strategy that actually works for you. So these are some serious things that you have to actually do, and that was day 18. Day 19, you may not like this one, but day 19 is all about debt reduction, creating a plan that will pay off your debts systematically, prioritize high interest debts, and set a timeline for becoming debt free. And this is something that I've worked on in the past 2 years. As I had a lot of debt and was able to pay off most of my debt, and I still have debt, don't get me wrong, but it gave me a feeling of satisfaction for alleviating a lot of debt that I had. So, and I'm still working on it. That is a work in progress. And day 20 is financial education, and it goes back to learning something new daily. I think financial education is a must. You have to commit yourself to improving your financial literacy, read books on it, attend workshops, or take online courses, classes on personal finance and investing. These are the things that I want you to do for those next 10 days from 11 to 20. And I guarantee you, if you do these steps, and it's not easy, it's easily said than done, but I guarantee you, if you sit down and you focus, take a day and say, and those are days. So your first day, if you're just coming on this podcast, listening, the first day is self-assessment. All you have to do is sit down for a couple of hours or sit down for an hour or two. And if you need 2 days, you're going to have to take 2 days. I'm just giving you a plan, a set of ideas that might be able to help you move forward. So that day one, all you got to do is a self-assessment, be brutally honest with yourself, and reflect on your current situation, strengths, weaknesses, and values and passions. So all you have to do for that day one is a self-assessment. And then you move on from there, define your vision, what it is that you want out of life. These are the things. These little ideas will help you situate yourself and prepare your destiny. And I don't know what your destiny look like for you. I don't know what it looks like, but you have to envision. I even had an email and said, what if you don't know what you want to do? Then take a few moments. If you have to take a week and take an hour out of a day and start meditating and thinking on what it is that you would like to do with the rest of your life, it's worth the time that you take to do this, because you need to have a focus. I mean, we can get up every morning and go about our day and let life, toss us from one end to another like an ocean. However, if you get up with a purpose, if you create a routine and you design your destiny, now you have a purpose that you can work with. All you have to do is follow a set of procedures, ideas, and routines and habits. You'll get there designing your destiny. You'll arrive, and you'll probably never even know that you arrived, but you'll be at a point in life where you say, wow, my life has really made a great transformation. Hey, look, my name is Dave. I'm happy that you're listening. I hope that this will provide you with some ideas where you can go ahead and do the things that you need to do to designing your future. It's all about you. It's not about me. I've made a choice to go ahead and help others. I've made a choice to inspire and uplift and educate if I can in one way or another. I want you to go out there and design the life that you so rightfully deserve. Because why? Because you are extraordinary. And I know it. I know it in my heart. It's time for you to see it. It's time for you to recognize it. It's time for you to say, today, I'm going to stop all my nonsense. I'm going to be serious about my future. And what do I want? I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to make my changes. I'm going to make my changes. It's up to you. I can't do it for you. Your mother can't do it for you. Your father can't do it for you. Your aunt, your uncle, nobody can do it for you. It's like going to the gym. When you go to the gym, you watching all these people work out and build upon their health. Looking at them is not going to do anything for you, perhaps inspire you. And hopefully it does, where you will be inspired to take action. That is why I am here for you, to inspire you to take action. So take action today. My name is Dave. You're listening to The Last Podcast. I hope you have a blessed day. And don't forget to come back on Friday for Poetry Friday. Have a great 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you all. Thank you so much for listening. Be blessed and have a great day. Bye-bye.